Okay, the crow vented out his anger on returns, so we're ready to talk
We're
about.
doing this in 2 parts.
It's a lot of covering E3.
Yeah.
But
What else did Nintendo announce?
well, after you vented out your anger towards returns, Tropical Freeze looks cool.
Which one was Tropical Freeze?
Donkey Kong.
Oh, wait, that's the title?
Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze.
Oh, because Vikings. Huh?
Because Vikings and their... Yes.
I get it. I get it.
Really? It took you that long?
Look, Mom, I get it. Well, I didn't even remember the title name for the game, to be honest with you.
Yeah, Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze, it looks cool. I'm glad they're bringing back Dixie Kong, because that was one thing that I was disappointed with the previous game, was the lack of the other Kongs. Like, you could bring back Diddy Kong, Dixie Kong, the 64 Kongs even. That would be cool.
She's the first member of the DK group.
Oh yeah, and bring back the Raft.
DK. Donkey.
That would be perfect. And make sure it's the...
Fridge, Cranky.
Oh, wow. I can't believe we still remember that.
Oh, man.
Walnuts, peanuts, coconut shit. Alright, I'm gonna stop.
It didn't help that they back in Melee.
I love the fact that it sounds so much better in Melee.
I know, but it's just like, if you wanted me to forget, that didn't help.
Well, that was the first time I heard it, and then I heard the 64 one, and I'm like, Melee is 10 times better.
He has no style. He has no grace.
But this Kong, he's got a funny face.
Anyway.
One thing, things that I'm hoping for the new Donkey Kong is return of more animal buddies. On guard. They have to have on guard. They can't have water levels without on guard.
I need my Rambi.
They're gonna have Rambi.
I need more Rambis. In fact, all animals should be replaced with Rambi. Like, they just have, like it's Espresso's body, but with Rambi.
Rambi's head?
Yeah.
My God.
Winky the Frog, but with Rambi's head.
No, I actually would like to see Winky the Frog.
He could jump on bees.
Yeah.
That didn't make any sense.
But neither does necktie-wearing gorillas who own...
No. What I'm saying is, how does a frog, because it's a frog, jump on spiky bees and not hurt him?
Okay, well, let me ask you this. How can a gorilla man a giant robot? Because that's what happens in Mario vs. Donkey Kong.
You never read DC Comics, have you?
He's not Gorilla Grodd. He's Donkey Kong. He can't even speak English.
But clearly you've never seen Gorilla Grog.
He's not Gorilla Grodd. He's like Gorilla Grodd's retarded nephew.
Hey, Donkey Kong's innovative.
Donkey Kong is cool, but, you know, he pulled a giant robot out of his ass in Mario vs. Donkey Kong. But I digress.
That's totally Cranky Kong.
Yeah, Cranky Kong probably built that, but I digress, because he hates Mario, of course.
Because he did it off one life, no controller.
But I digress. The enemies actually look a lot more interesting. And I think that's the one thing that I wanted from from the previous game, or in all Donkey Kong games in general, is that he doesn't have to... I do want to see K. Rool, but at the same time, if you're going to have Donkey Kong fight new enemies, just make them interesting.
Interesting. What did they show off?
What was the next game? Oh yeah, Super Mario 3D World.
Don't care. Oh, do I not care? I'm at the epitome of not caring.
Okay. Okay, let me just... Mario games, the 3D games have a good record of providing unique experiences with each...
Unique!
Shut up!
Super Mario 3D World is unique.
3D games, the Mario ones. 2D games, I can't say that about the 2D games. But the 3D games, like, Sunshine was a lot different than...
I like Sunshine.
I like Sunshine too, and it provided it was very different from 64, and I appreciated about that. Galaxy was a lot different than Sunshine and 64. It was more similar to 64 in some ways.
2 was the same damn thing.
Yeah, the only 7 was Galaxy 2, but at the same time, Galaxy 2 for me was it was what Galaxy 1 should have been. So I still like, that's my favorite Mario game so far. But 3D World, it's I don't know if you played 3D Land, but it's supposed to be a sequel to 3D Land. My thing is that I would, this kind of game, I would rather it be on a handheld than a console.
But
Only
what
because
about new Super Mario Brothers Wii U?
well, that was announced last year. That's probably the only interesting new 2D Mario game.
If you want to call it that.
For a 2D Mario game. Well, here's my thing. You can't stick new. Well, we'll get to that later when we get to the other goddammit Nintendo games. Because I do have some complaints. But World U, actually, I don't know if you played 3D Land or not, but it's 3D Land was a combination, in terms of gameplay, it was a combination of both the 2D games and the 3D games, and it did it pretty well. 3D World's pretty much taking it a step forward, and so far it actually looks, it looks cool, except for one thing.
Meow meow.
Why is it always the dumb power-ups that end up being the most useful? I mean, I'm serious. In Mario Brothers 3, we had the freaking Tanuki suit.
I want all the... Can we just have Kitty Mario, like, be a permanent thing?
You like Kitty Mario?
No. Are you kidding?
So what the hell are you talking about?
I don't even like this game.
You haven't even played this game.
I don't want it. I don't want it.
Stop resenting Mario.
No, I don't resent Mario. I just want something super different. Change. Can I get change? Like, that's why I like Sunshine. Yeah, it was dumb, but, like, Jesus, it was fucking different. I loved it.
Yeah, Sunshine was great.
Like,
although
different in a good way. Not
no, it was
Star Fox Adventures, which was different in a bad way. Speaking of Legend of Zelda ripoffs, there's new Legend of Zelda and a remake of a Legend of Zelda.
Oh, yeah. The Wind Waker remake. I haven't played Wind Waker.
Wind Waker, which graphics look exactly the same. Can you even do anything with cel-shaded graphics and make them look high-techy?
Not really.
Because they look the fucking... it's the same game. You have the GameCube. Okay,
one thing, I hope they improve sailing. They have to, because everyone complained about that.
Who cares? So, sailing. If you wanted to remake a damn Zelda game, how about remaking...
Majora's Mask. Majora's Mask needs a remake.
Better yet, let's go really crazy and make a 3D version of Zelda 1.
That actually, well,
3D version of Zelda 1 and 2. Do it. Fucking do it, Miyamoto.
Or how about, well hold on a second. Miyamoto is not the, okay, obviously he made the franchise, but he's not the, what's it called, the director of the franchise.
You need to tell them to do it, because people listen to him.
But I was actually going to say, the actual, that's one thing I should bring up. The actual director, Eiji Aonuma, actually brought out that he's going to change the Zelda series with the new game. And I quote,
Because it's 2D and 3D?
What are you talking about?
The new one?
Are you talking about the one for the 3DS?
The one that's the sequel to freaking,
Link to the Past? No, I'm not talking about that one. I'm not talking about that one. We'll get to that when I rant about it.
Oh, you said new game. That's the new game.
No, for the Wii U. For the Wii U. I'm talking about, there's another one. But they didn't announce it yet.
Is Link getting a talking voice?
Well, that's one of the things I wanted to bring up, because Eiji Aonuma, he made the point, like, he's like, if we don't change, we might die.
Duh! Shit! In fact, if anyone watches RageNerds.net and knows El Mega Man, he's a big-time Zelda fan. And me and him both agree, it's time for Link to upgrade.
Solid protagonist. It's a 3D game with dialogue.
Like the fact that everyone can speak except for this fucker who just grunts, yells, and nods.
No one speaks in a Zelda game. That's my point. That's my problem.
No, but at least everyone has text.
No, but they need to evolve from that.
No. What I'm saying is they haven't even evolved from the fact that Link doesn't even have text. That's what I'm saying. They haven't even taken that step, which should have been taken ages ago.
Yeah.
I mean, hell, even Castlevania had voices, bad voices, but voices.
Which one? Oh, Symphony of the Night? I thought the voices in Symphony of the Night were cool.
Die, you monster!
Richter's was corny as all hell. That's why.
Die, you monster!
You don't belong in this world.
You don't belong in this world. What is a man? Nothing but a miserable pile of secrets.
No, you forgot the glass shatters.
I'm not gonna break glass in my room.
But I was gonna say yeah.
If you are buying the Wii U for the remade version of Wind Waker, you are an idiot.
No, if you buy the remake because of the HDness, what do you think you're like?
You buy the Wii U and your first game of choice is fucking Wind Waker.
Okay, well here's my deal. I haven't played Wind Waker.
But it's cheaper to just buy Wind Waker. You don't even have to buy a new console for that.
But here's the thing. They're most likely going to improve, and they have to.
Congratulations, they improved 2 aspects of the game.
2 aspects that could mean either I really like this game or I don't.
2 aspects, dude. Okay, sailing, fine. I will give you your complaint of sailing. But guess what? There's other parts of the game besides sailing.
I know, but that was the major factor that made it drawn out.
Yes, but that doesn't mean that HDing a game will make it better.
I'm not talking about... No,
Just buy Wind Waker and deal with it.
Like, you don't understand. I'm not concerned with the HD graphics. I'm not concerned with the HD graphics. I'm concerned with... improve the gameplay. I'm sure it's more than just. I'm sure it's more than just sailing.
They need to just leave the damn thing alone. Nobody was asking for Wind Waker.
Yeah, you know what? You're right, actually, because I don't. But then again, I'm not a really big time Zelda fan. But I'm just saying, I remember playing the last game.
I know plenty of Zelda fans, and they don't come up to me and say, "Yo, man, that Wind Waker was the best game ever."
I know a lot of people who like Wind Waker, but.
Ocarina, Majora's Mask,
Link to the Past.
To the Past.
Well, you act like it was just. I need to play more of it.
Like, come on, people, come on.
I hear they were doing this. I hear they were doing the same thing with Yoshi's Story. I really hope they don't. I mean, it's not that I don't like Yoshi, but still. But we'll get to Yoshi when. Yeah, but I was gonna say, well,
that other Zelda game.
Well, oh yeah, Link to Two Worlds, and Yoshi's New Island. Are you serious, Nintendo? Are we doing this again? You can't do this again.
So pretty.
You can't just slap the words "new" or "return" on the title to make it new. You have to actually make the game new.
Yes,
Yoshi's Island.
They did it with New Super Mario Brothers.
Okay, here. I'm gonna justify the first game. The first game, I think it's been quite a very long time since we've had a 2D Mario game. And New Super Mario for the DS is the newest of the new series. Like, it actually tried to be original, and it succeeded.
And then there was the Wii version.
And the Wii version, I would have been just happy it was called Mario Brothers Wii. But no, they had to stick the new moniker on it. And guess what? It looks exactly like the DS game.
And then how many other games have come out like that formula?
And then the 3DS, well, you already know my opinion on the 3DS version. God I'll just say this, it will burn in hell next to Sonic 06 in Superman 64.
Yeah.
But I digress.
One of us. Good.